Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Meadsy69, welcome back to the channel. Today we have shown you the MS1 in the event, and now we are about to show you the PUDEL. Basically, this is the Polish Panther. And it's almost exactly the same as the Britannia Panther, the French Panther. They're pretty much exactly the same. Now we're going to have a look at the stats. In fact, the stats for the PUDEL is slightly better than the Britannia Panther. The hit points, it stays the same. The DPM, all that stays the same. And to be honest, playing this tank for footage, I am not enjoying this tank. The turret, 100mm of armor, so getting yourself into a hold down position, you may be able to get a few bounces on that turret. 70mm on your hull, and that's basically the highest you're going to get. 35 on your sides and 20 on your rear. View range 284.6, DPM 1900, so not bad DPM for a tier 6 tank, and a good reload as well, 5.05 seconds. Penetration 160, that on the Britannia Panther is 150, so it is slightly better, and on the APCR is 182. Your HE is 20, so not much there on your HE, pretty standard for a tier 6 medium, to be honest. And it does 160 alpha per shot, 135 on your APCR, 200 on your HE. Aim time, not the best at 3.3. Dispersion as well, it's not too bad at 0.299, and it does have 8 degrees of gun depression. Now, I think if this tank had 10 degrees of gun depression, I think it would actually be really good. But as it is, I just think it's poor. This tank plays really poor. I struggle to get any bounces at all on the tank, like hardly any. 50 kilometers per hour, which, I mean, on stats, on paper, it's not actually a bad tank. It doesn't look too bad, but playing it, it does feel, yeah, it just feels horrible. It just feels horrible. Now we're going to get into a game here, and this game ain't too bad, to be honest. We are on bottom tier, and I think it's one of those tanks where, yes, you can get it for free. I'm not sure exactly how many wins or how many days it's going to take you to get this tank for free, but you will be able to get it for free. So at least if you grind hard, you get a few wins, you should be able to get this and the MS1 for absolutely free. So we can't knock the tank that much because it is a free tank after all. And of course, Wargaming will never give a free tank that is just completely overpowered. It's usually balanced or just sort of less than good. Yeah, don't expect anything too much for a free tank. So just enjoy it. Just be thankful that we are able to get these tanks for free. And if you are a free to play player, then it's not that bad of a tier 6 tank. When you're up against tier 7, yeah, you do struggle. Of course you struggle. There's tanks out there with good armor, and you do struggle to penetrate them. But when you're up against tier 5, I mean, playing this for footage, I think I've had one battle where I've been up against tier 5. All the rest have been tier 7. So you do struggle to sort of be top tier. I mean, even my first game in the tank was a tier 7 game. And usually when you first get a tank, your first sort of 5 to 10 battles, you are always top tier if matchmaking allows it, if matchmaking can find you the players. But for me, playing this tank, I was just literally bottom tier every game except for one. And as you're going to see, like, we are rarely going to bounce any shots in this tank. We're not looking at moving for now. We've got the T34-100 with us. The Eraser, the BP-44 is a very difficult pen. So we're just going to sit here with our T34-100. It's a 5 versus 5, and I really want to take care of these guys. The Eraser is, I mean, the P43 BIS is very low hit points, so we're just going to stick around here and hopefully deal with these guys. And we have now got the P43 BIS down to a 1 shot. So I'm trying to save as much hit points as I can. I'm not just getting shot for no reason. I'm hiding behind this building, and I'm basically letting my team take the shots, and we are just going to pick up the kills there. So at the moment it is now a 4 versus 3. I can see that one tank is capping A, so I am going to go sort of the long way round. So my team are going to go the middle, and I'm just going to go the long way round to see if I can spot any other tank. Now, they do still have 2 tier 7 tanks, so even though I've got a little bit of hit points, if I get shot from the SU-100Y, that will be my game pretty much over. And it's the same if I get shot from the SU-122. I will then be a 1 shot. So I'm still playing it very, very safe, and I don't want to rush into anything, especially now as they have taken out the T-34-100. So it's a 3 versus 3. We are winning dramatically on supremacy points, so we may have to just rely on that. So at the moment, I'm just going to wait for this SU. We're going to get a shot there, and because of our reload is still quite a good reload, we are able to take him out for our 3rd kill. Now, I am spotted, and I can see that the SU-122 is looking directly at me. So I'm just going to be patient here. This is something that I'm never normally am. There's no reason to rush. We're on 900 supremacy points. I'm just going to wait for my T-43 there to get around them and take the attention of these guys. So when they turn, I can then poke forward just like I'm doing here and just pick up some extra damage on this SU-122-44 as he goes to chase our T-43. I could have actually rushed in here, but I'm just going to go for the SU because he is the most dangerous target, and I want to clear him as much as I can. If I haven't got a shot on him, then yes, I will go for this P-43. But that's it. Time is up, and we're not able to do any more damage, unfortunately, but we still have a pretty decent game, to be honest. Up against tier 7, we still managed to get 2.5k damage, get a 1st class, and we finish on nearly 40,000 credits. So again, not a bad little credit earner for a free tank, and I think it's going to be more popular with those free-to-play players, you know, the players that don't put any money into the game. And I like this with wargaming. Like, everyone slates wargaming, but there are so many tanks out there that people were able to get without even paying, and this is another one. You know, it's an okay, it can do the job in tier 6, and it can earn you credits, and that's what it's for. It's a free tank, so don't expect anything to be like a smasher or an annihilator. It's a free tank, so most free tanks are kind of just average, and sometimes then worse than average, but after all, it is a free tank that you are able to earn. Sometimes wargaming do these events, or they used to do these events, where it's almost impossible to get the tank for free. But what it is when you complete the event, you'll get a huge discount off that tank. So for wargaming to actually put these tanks in the event that you can actually get for free, people are going to like that. And I think wargaming should do more of these events where people can win tanks and not just discounts off tanks. So there's another tank. It is the Polish PUDEL, just in time for the Polish tech tree to come within the next update or 2. So get your hands on it. It will be absolutely free. Again, I'm not sure just how many days it will take you to get this tank, but yeah, just keep grinding, get those wins, and get yourself another free tank. But for now, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you've got the Panther, the Britannia Panther, then is it still worth getting this? Then of course it's still worth getting this, because it's a free tank. But I just feel once you've got this tank, just like the MS1, it will collect dust in your garage, because it's not the best of tanks. But you know, if you haven't got a premium tank in your garage, if you are a new player, if you are a free-to-play player, then this will be ideal for you. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys. I'm meadsy69, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye-bye. With